There you go. Analytics, if you don't have an analytics program, Google Analytics is completely free. Go out and snag it. If you have nothing else, at least get that. It takes maybe 30 minutes to set it up. Okay? If you already have a Google account, probably 15 minutes to set it up. One line of code, you drop it in your footer or you drop it in wherever you want, and you can now start paying attention to what's going on your site. Okay? Look for errors, look for problems, look for opportunities. Google Analytics tells you a ton of information. The next thing is, make sure your server, you have a little bit of control on it. Don't go with things like Blogspot for your blog, for your company. Don't go to WordPress, right? You want to own your own content. What do I mean by that? I mean put it on your own domain. It's like $10 a year now for domain name. Ridiculous if you don't already have your own domain. Get one. Subdomains, same thing. Don't let other people control your subdomains. Be careful how you enter into partnerships. For example, Tribune entered into a partnership with a local listings company before, with an e-commerce, they thought they were an e-commerce company. We started selling belly rings, literally belly rings on Chicago Tribune, okay? Google called me, thank God they actually made a phone, no, it wasn't a phone call, it was an instant message to me, okay, and said, hey, when did you guys start selling belly rings on your site, and why are you linking to this spam network? I'm like, man, I'm really sorry. Some project obviously got past me, I didn't notice it. We pulled it down within 24 hours, we're no longer selling belly rings, okay? But they did this third-party company did it under our subdomain. So be careful who you partner with, because if it's on your domain or on your subdomain, you are responsible for that content, and you will be, I don't know, in trouble or blessed, depending on which way you want to go, right, for this. Next thing, make sure you're able to 301 redirect. What does that mean? Again, more technical stuff, okay? A 301 redirect is more or less saying, hey, this page that used to exist over here isn't there anymore, it's now over here. Okay, an example I give to the Tribune folks is, remember in high school, you knew where the party houses were, right? You knew if you showed up on a Friday night at XYZ person's house, right? There'd be a big party going on. If they moved and didn't tell you, wouldn't it be kind of embarrassing if you show up that, 2 weeks from now, you show up at that party house, wanted to, have a kegger or whatever, and it's some old folks living there now, right? You need to let Google and all the other search engines know that, hey, we moved. We were here, now we're here. They're like, oh, you moved, got it. That's where the new party is, over here, okay? So you gotta have that capability. Most of your technical people should be able to do this if you run your own servers. If you don't, find out from whoever's running your servers if you have this type of technical ability. Why is this important? Because your site is constantly changing. If it's not going to change today or next week, it will change sometime in the next couple of years. You do not want to start over with your search engine optimization. The longer a website is on the internet, the longer you have inbound links coming to a site, the better off you are ranking in the search engines. If you change your domain name, you can pass all of that page rank, all of that popularity, authority, and relevance to your own destination if you have that control. Okay? Gotta get that done. Google Tools. Okay? Google is trying really hard to make their job easier. Okay? Because crawling the internet is getting tougher. Right? New technologies are coming out. You have the Flash thing that I just mentioned, right? They want you to help them. So they give a ton of tools to companies that own websites to make it easier for them, okay? They like to pitch that they're making it easier for you, but they're really making it easy for them, okay? So they have Google Webmaster Tools, they have sitemaps, they have ways to submit a blog to their blog search, local, right? You can upload KML or KLM files up to them, right? All sorts of different options. Just figure out what your niche is and start utilizing those tools. We have, how many website maps do we have? We have over 500 sitemaps for our different properties, right? Some are web, some are news, some are local. We uploaded a whole database of all of Metromix, which is like this bars and clubs site, to Google Local, so that all of our information shows up in the maps that Google has, etc. Tons of opportunities for you guys. Site control. Okay, yeah. So you want to have complete control of your site. You want to be able to drop links wherever you need to. This is where you have that opportunity to change how frequently Googlebot will look at your information. If you drop a link on your homepage, you have a much better opportunity to get that information refreshed in Google's index than if you have it buried off in some corner of your site. Because Google's going to hit your homepage more than any other location on your site. So links from your homepage are the most powerful. Make sure you or someone who cares about the search engine optimization stuff, right? They have the power to put links on their on the homepage. Just recently, we literally launched an entire section of every Tribune newspaper is just for SEO on the homepage. And granted, it's buried at the bottom of the page. No human's really going to look at it, but it gives us the opportunity to refresh our content. That's huge, huge opportunity. All right, HTML elements. There are 5 things that I really focus on for SEO when it comes to HTML. First thing's the title tag, okay? The title tag doesn't actually show up anywhere on the page other than in the browser. It's the little blue, it's the text that's in that little blue bar at the top of the page, okay, inside of IE, or the beige bar if you're in Firefox, okay? I don't know what color Safari is. Then that is the most powerful HTML element on the page, and it doesn't even show up on the page, but that's what Google, Yahoo, MSN look at the most. I give the recommendation of keyword, colon, space, something that, and I'm talking to a news team, so something that looks like a headline, okay, with maybe that keyword in there again. We have found that it is extremely powerful and communicating to Google what the page is supposed to be about, not looking too spammy for the user, and not going over the top with the algorithm either to make it look too bad, right? So you don't want keyword, comma, keyword, comma, keyword, comma, keyword, comma. A lot of sites still do this. It worked great about 5 years ago. It doesn't work anymore. You need to have something that looks sort of like a headline or a lead-in of some sort. I'll give you guys examples on the next slide. The description tag, this is the meta description tag. This does very little for SEO, but it does a lot for click-throughs. So just because you make it to the first page of Google doesn't matter, okay? 87% of people only go to the first page of Google, but you've now got to convince those people to click on your link versus the other 9 that are on the page. How do you do that? You have the meta description tag. The meta description tag is your opportunity to say, hey, over here, okay, I'm the one you want to click on because of X, Y, and Z. Okay? Communicate to the searchers at that point. H1 tag. H1 tags are not for style. Okay? Designers still do this everywhere. Designers still use H tags, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 tags for font sizes on your site. It's not about font sizes. That's what cascading style sheets are about. That's what all these other technologies that have been released in the last 10 years allow you to do whatever you want with an H tag. You can make it the smallest text on your page if you want, okay? The H1 tag is for SEO emphasis. What is this page about? Title tag tells you, H1 tag backs it up. Don't make them exactly the same. Don't make your title tag the exact same as your H1 tag. Why? I don't know why, but it doesn't work as well, okay? So make your H1 tag maybe, you need to have the keyword in there still, but don't make it the same as your title tag. The H2 tag, oh, one more thing, H1 tag, you should really only have one of them on your page, okay? You can get away with 2. I can't even believe I said it out loud.